Fifth recommendation. Honor the creation equally, as you honor, esteem, and love your father and mother. Behold now, human being of the earth, as you now know this recommendation in its true words, you will be conscious with clarity that this recommendation contains in itself not only values for your material life on earth, as this was offered to you in a false manner up until now. This recommendation, however, reveals with clarity that above all, you shall emphasize the honor, esteem, and love for the creation, since it is, after all, the creation of all living created creations itself. As it has allowed all, however, to step forth into existence out of its inexhaustible and timeless love. In this cognition, the following of this recommendation also brings about a boon for you and protects you from the downfall into spiritual or consciousness-based impenetrable darkness. Emphatically, you shall be told that you shall honor, esteem, and love the creation just as you honor, esteem, and love your father and mother, through which it goes well with you, and you have an early beginning life in the spirit. But ask yourself, how shall you be able to love your father and mother without perceiving love within yourself? Thus, you therefore first require the development of the love within yourself in order to be able to further give it away. Therefore, recognize the love of the creation in everything, which it gives you through all things. Hence, from this recognition, create the love within yourself and be conscious that you, in turn, are only able to do this through the given to you love of the creation itself. Because how can a child love his or her parents when he or she does not know love, and the parents themselves are far from the love and thereby stand in evil degeneracy, which in these days appears very much in uncountable forms on the earth, which the human beings, through the unknowledge and the delusional guidance of the cultish religions, which foster the progression of the recommendation breakage through their evil doings. The love of the child, however, is not otherwise able to emerge except when the love becomes revealed to him or her by the parents, through which he or she is able to recognize it and to acknowledge it, and thereby is able, in turn, to give the recognized love to his or her parents, through which child, father, and mother find a loving union, and through the thus self-sustaining love enter into the spiritual capabilities which make it possible for them, conscientiously and in cognition of the truth, to prepare the way of the spiritual evolution. Only in this manner, in abidance, is honor, esteem, and love justly possible, and only thus can the recommendation be unbrokenly followed. Therefore, you, human being of the earth, integrate this recommendation in its full spiritual value within you. Therewith, at all times, you are able to preserve yourself in pure love in order to, at the same time, allow yourself to be introduced into the union with the creation, and through it, to become spiritually unified with all other life forms. The instruction of this recommendation therefore says, love the creation and honor and esteem, just as you honor, love, and esteem the father and mother of your material body, so you attain the highest blissful happiness, which brings you together and unites you with everything and with all within the creation for all great times in one. In these values, grasp this recommendation with your senses, so you unfold yourself in love for the creation and everything and all, in order to thus be beneficent for yourself and for all, everything and anything, so you become more similar and nearer to the creation itself. Behold, human being of the earth, the explanation and instruction of this recommendation is made known to you, and therefore now pay attention to its innermost spiritual value. Thus, you enter into spiritual union with the creation. Therefore, live and work continuously and unstoppably in the spirit of the love through your spirit, and according to the values of the recommendations revealed to you by the creation, which it has given to you, and all its creations in its love. Thereby you pursue the way of the evolution to it, and mature into fulfilled, absolute, full development. Behold, human being of the earth, this I make known to you, instructively, through us and your prophet, as we have learned this conduct and deed through the laws and recommendations of the all-loving and all-delighting creation, in cognition and following of its universal determinations. As we recognized and follow this, the life in the being began for us, and the obligation of being, to be of service for everything, all and anything, as a help of the life, thus also for you, so that you also live and remain preserved in all great times of the creation.